Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It is June 15th, 2025. We are in the Old Testament book of Proverbs. We're going to read Proverbs chapter 10 today. The wise sayings of Solomon. So this is where we're going to get into that cadence of a verse where the first part of the verse, and then you get the second part of the verse, and the second part of the verse, you think about it in conjunction with the first part of the verse, and that's where you get your proverb. And we're going to get that most of the rest of this book. The long setups and preambles we were done with yesterday. I think the best way to do these is just to read the little couplets. If they make sense, I'm probably not going to talk about them too much. If it's something that needs to be explained a little bit, maybe we'll go into it a little bit better, a little bit longer. Let's go ahead and we're going to read Proverbs chapter 10, the Proverbs of Solomon. A wise son makes a glad father, but a foolish son is the grief of his mother. Treasures of wickedness profit nothing, but righteousness delivers from death. The Lord will not allow the righteous soul to famish, but he casts away the desire of the wicked. He who has a slack hand becomes poor, but the hand of the diligent makes rich. He who gathers in summer is a wise son. He who sleeps in harvest is a son who causes shame. Blessings are on the head of the righteous, but violence covers the mouth of the wicked. The memory of the righteous is blessed, but the name of the wicked will rot. Let's go back to 6 a little. Violence covers the mouth. You're talking violence. So any kind of nice words that might be coming in your mouth, you're blocking them with violent words. Oh, I mean, if that so-and-so was here, I would do, that's no good. So they're bad talking to a lot of people. That's kind of what that means a little bit more, a little bit more than what's conveyed in our English text here. Let's pick it back up at 8. The wise in heart will receive commands, but a prating fool will fail. He who walks with integrity walks securely, but he who perverts his ways will become known. And you'll be known that you are perverse, and people won't want to deal with you. All right, back to 10. He who winks with the eye causes trouble, but a prating fool will fail. Again, these aren't necessarily commandments, so they're not saying you can't wink your eye, but they're, that sly link of, yeah, we're getting one over. That's the wink that they're talking about. Verse 11. The mouth of the righteous is a well of life, but violence covers the mouth of the wicked. And again, that covers the mouth. You can't say anything nice because you're so busy saying bad things about people. Hatred stirs up strife, but love covers all sin. Wisdom is found on the lips of him who has understanding, but a rod is for the back of him who is devoid of understanding. Wise people store up knowledge, but the mouth of the foolish is near destruction. The rich man's wealth is his strong city. The destruction of the poor is their poverty. So this is not necessarily saying you should be rich. Again, not a command, but if you're blessed and you're walking in the way of God, then you're secure. And we're going to see that in 16 here. The labor of the righteous leads to life, the wages of the wicked to sin. He who keeps instruction is in the way of life, but he who refuses correction goes astray. So a little section of Proverbs that are linked together. Sometimes you'll see that. 18. Whoever hides hatred has lying lips, and whoever spreads slander is a fool. So it's telling us we shouldn't hide our hatred. No, it's not saying that you should go out and tell everyone you hate them. But that idea that, I hate you, I really hate that person. But you know what, I'm going to talk sweet and kind and, nice about that person. But you know what, I don't like that person. That's what they're getting at. We need to forgive that person. And so our lips are actually speaking well about people, and we stop hating them. Verse 19, in the multitude of words sin is not lacking, but he who restrains his lips is wise. The tongue of the righteous is choice silver. The heart of the wicked is worth little. The lips of the righteous feed many, but fools die for lack of wisdom. The blessing of the Lord makes one rich, and he adds no sorrow with it. To do evil is like sport to a fool, but a man of understanding has wisdom. The fear of the wicked will come upon him, and the desire of the righteous will be granted. When the whirlwind passes by, the wicked is no more, but the righteous man has an everlasting foundation. As vinegar to the teeth and smoke to the eyes, so is the lazy man to those who send him. Vinegar to the teeth. Talking about sour vinegar wine. I guess another way to think about it is you just got down your cereal bowl and you put your frosted flakes in it and you poured the milk in there. I think the milk kind of smells. The milk, it's fine. And you pour the milk all over your cereal and you get that spoonful in your mouth and you realize it's sour milk. Ooh! Vinegar to your teeth. That's what that means. The fear of the Lord prolongs days. We're picking up back in 27. But the years of the wicked will be shortened. The hope of the righteous will be gladness, but the expectations of the wicked will perish. The way of the Lord is strength for the upright, but destruction will come to the workers of iniquity. The righteous will never be removed, but the wicked will not inhabit the earth. The mouth of the righteous brings forth wisdom, but the perverse tongue will be cut out. The lips of the righteous know what is acceptable, but the mouth of the wicked what is perverse. May God bless the reading of His Word, and may God bless you. Bye.